All right, everyone, we are now live on YouTube, and Kelly Wheeler is going to take the helm today and do a presentation or live training to help you guys win some more business. Go ahead, take it away, Kelly.
You got it. Just made myself a cup of coffee, so bear with me. I will be drinking coffee during this training, but today I'm going to cover some serious, I'm going to call it ninja level, but it's really doctorate level tactics for 2022. Can we just all agree that this is a really weird year? The only other time that I saw real estate like this, I actually owned a construction company back in 2008, 2009. And the economic impact on construction back then was devastating. And because all I did was one thing, and that's I built some of the meanest, screamiest looking swimming pools in Central Florida, but my company only did swimming pools, right? I didn't do things like sell the equipment, do pool cleaning service. I didn't do selling of equipment and then replacing equipment, things that could diversify my business. My business was built on building pools. And when the market fell in 2009, going into 10, I lost my company, right? A lot of real estate agents, all they did was work with buyers or sellers, and they weren't thinking outside of the box. And if all you did was work with a buyer or seller, but you didn't diversify. And let me tell you what I mean by that, guys. There's over 20 niches inside of real estate. And if all you do is maybe open houses, trying to get sellers, or work with builders by sitting in their models, or trying to work referrals, that's kind of a one-dimensional thinking in real estate. And today in 2022, that agent is suffering. So we've got to start thinking about ways to basically duplicate ourselves with multiple niches. So for today, I want to talk about some things and ideas and strategies that you can do that will give you more market share. And in 2022, you need to diversify. I remember I was and I don't know if it was Tom Ferry or Greg Luther or Haas. I don't remember where I was at, but it was a coaching seminar, and they were talking about real estate agents, brokers, single agents, team builders. The ones that are the most successful, the minimum niches that they are actively practicing in is 4. So before I get started, I'm going to open up the chat box. William, if you'll help me by letting people in, and then if there's a question on chat that you think is worthy to stop, let me know. I'm going to go into chat. I want everybody to put what they think is a valid real estate niche that's worthy to go after. What are some niches you guys think? Start dropping them in chat, and you can put more than one. If you have a couple that you think of, drop it in there. Let me see what you guys are thinking. Definitely, Sue. Ooh, yes, sir, Brian. The man who's going to check on his first time to check with his baby drops down the divorce niche. I love you, Brian. Expired's probate. Actually, Brian, that niche right there is powerful. I get 1 to 5 deals a year just from a relationship with an attorney. I don't have to do anything. I just have a relationship, right? That is a powerful niche. Pre-foreclosure, very good. That's right. So if you have some, Deborah's just joining us. If you can think of any more niches, throw it up on chat. I'd like to hear what you say.
Pre-foreclosure.
There's one right now that nobody mentioned that to me is one of the hottest niches on the planet. And no, it's not FSBO, and nobody put FSBO. I can't believe you.
I know that personally, probate.
Oh, Brian put FSBO.
The probate.
Absentee homeowners, guys. Absentee homeowners. Do you know Florida and Texas I live in Florida. Florida and Texas are 2 states that are getting inundated by people from California, New York. We literally gained 150,000 residents last year just from California. We also gained that much from New York. So our state is blowing up with people moving from high tax states to come down here. And, in Florida, we don't have any state income tax. So it's just a very desirable place. You got, Magic Kingdom, beaches, no state income tax. Property values here, although they're high, are nothing like New York and California. So it's a haven. So the same thing with people that lived, say in other states that have multiple properties down here. They just went through a living hell the last 1 to 3 years, from COVID to, God, what do we have now? Monkeypox? Jesus, I never saw anything like this in my life.
Yeah.
And so all of these things are going on. And you know what people are starting to think? Maybe I don't want to hold on that house anymore. I bought the house and it was $250K. It's worth 600 grand now. So there are guys right now, there are absentee homeowners in your neighborhoods looking for a realtor and possibly signing contracts this weekend with a realtor. So that is a very, very valid niche to go after. But again, there's over 20 niches. So today I want to talk about a couple different niches you could go after, but I also want to talk about strategy. So one of the things I want you guys to get real acclimated with, and you've heard me teach this before, is utilizing text replacement, but at a high level. So Sue, you've heard me teach this before. You still with me, Sue? Unmute yourself. If I said to you the word text replacement, what does that mean to you?
Shortcuts in my iPhone.
There you go. Sue knows. Sue, you get the apple from the teacher back to you, and you win brownie points. You get a star on your thing to take home to your parents, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, it's a shortcut replacement, but I'm starting to use text replacement now because I'm using specific keywords, and I've already got people texting me. I'll give you, for instance, I've got a downloadable ebook called 90 Things to Avoid When Selling Your Home, or 90 Things that can help you sell your home without disaster, right? And so I have this little thing. If you text 90 to my phone number, 407-832-6624, I will send you a free ebook, 90 Things to Avoid When Selling Your Home. I've already had a couple of people text 90 to my phone. Do you know what that tells me? Those are home sellers. They either got an email, a direct mail letter, handwritten letter, or a postcard from me. And so what happens, guys, is I use text replacement. So what I do is I go into my phone and I set up the keyword 90, and the phrase would be, thank you for responding. Here is the link to my ebook. And then I drop the URL on that text replacement. So when they get, then I text them back on their phone number, and all I have to do is put in the word 90, and it pre-populates that whole phrase with that URL. And now I'm bringing something of value, and I'll follow up later that day with that phone and say, hey, this is Kelly. Thank you for texting me earlier, the word 90. I hope you've got the return text. Check if you haven't. And there's my free ebook. After you take a look at it, if you have any questions, I'd like to share with you or talk with you and answer any questions you have. And I also would love the opportunity to share with you what's happening in your neighborhood. You know, if you're interested in what's going on in your neighborhood, what homes have sold, how much they've sold for, how long it took to sell, I would love to give you access to that information. Do you guys have any questions? Are you thinking of selling in the next 12 months, right? Conversation. So start to use text replacement and start to use giving things of value. Instead of texting back, hey, would you like me to come out and give you a really nitsy, cool, free home evaluation? It's free, and I'm not going to ask you to list with me, but blah, blah. Would you rather do it or just say, hey, here's a link to my free ebook? I'm giving stuff of value because I know that this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And unfortunately, a lot of agents treat it like a sprint, and that's why they get frustrated because there's not a trust bridge. So number one, text replacement. Number two, give things of value. Now, if there are things that you guys are needing, and that's these ebooks, there's a couple things you can do. On the chat bar, how many of you currently are using a company called Listings to Leads? Drop a yes or a no. Yes or no. Yes, yes, yes. I want everybody to do it. Just drop on chat, yes or no. I have Listings to Leads. Okay. Hey, Nadia. Nadia, give me a call later or in the morning. I'd like to see what's going on with the stuff you're working on. Anyway, great. Okay, so check this out, guys. One of the things you can give about, and I don't know if you guys thought about this or not, But, oh, and by the way, I use this text to call feature. There are people that pay hundreds of dollars a month for companies that automate your text to call, and that's great. But guys, this is the old fashioned way of doing it, and it works, and it's budget conscious. Use your own cell phone as a text to call feature. Come up with phrases, 90, absentee, FSBO, whatever phrase that you know would link to that particular niche, and use that phrase to be the text, the phrase that they text for that particular thing. So if you've got listings to leads, let me jump over to listings to leads. And now I'm going to share my screen. If you have it, it looks like everybody does, you've got access to this right here. Let me show you guys a couple of things that you didn't know you had, right? So let's say you're working with FSBOs, for sale by owners or expireds. Did you guys know that you have a FSBO ebook and an expired ebook branded to you? William, not to put you on the spot, but did you know that we had FSBO and expired ebooks inside of LTL?
I did.
You did? Good,
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
So check this out, guys. If I want to grab this book, when you're in listings to leads, you simply come here to create an ad. This is how we're doing it now. They're working on a workaround on this. This is how I do it. And then I come down here and I do advanced options on, and I create a new form. I go down here to completion, and there it is. So let me copy that. Copy. Now there's two things that I can do with this, guys. Check this out. There is a URL right there. Your guide is ready. Thank you for requesting the for sale by owner listings done right guide. They download it from here. I'm not going to do it right now, but once they click that, they download it. And now they have a really awesome multi-color, in-depth for sale by owner ebook, a thing of value. So what are some ways you can do it? Well, the first thing is I don't want to, we can stick with this URL. Sometimes I like to, let me copy the URL. Oop, hold on. So if I want to shorten that URL, I'm just going to go to Google and do URL shortener. And I believe this is the one I use. I plop it in here, paste it, shorten it. There it is, guys. That's the URL. So what I'll do on my text to call, whether I have Android or I have Apple, they both work the same. And if you're not using it now, just go to YouTube when we're done and Google how to do text replacement for Android phone, how to do text replacement for Apple. Guys, there's 3-minute videos and you'll get it. But what I'll do is I'll take this URL and I will put a text to call feature. I'll say text free FSBO or text FSBO ebook, whatever, or just text FSBO to 407-832-6604 for your free ebook on how to sell your home on your own without a realtor. Boom. And then I will go and make a text replacement. My keyword will be FSBO, and I will drop that, what I just said to you, I'll drop that in as the phrase. So when I go to my phone, if I get a text that says FSBO from a number I don't know, you better dang well know that is a for sale by owner that got a postcard, an email, a direct mail letter, something from me, or something on Facebook, and they're asking for that free ebook. There's my trust. It's building. And so I'll go back to my phone to their number where they put FSBO. I will then type in the word FSBO, and boom, the entire phrase will automatically populate, and I hit send. And now I'm going to make myself a note to call that number within an hour or two to make sure they got it and see if they have any questions. Everybody with me? Give me a thumbs up or give me a yes on chat. And William, again, if there's any questions, just let me know, okay? All right, guys, so that's using text replacement. And if you don't have an ebook, let me show you something else. Going back to listings to leads, going back to PDF guides, there's even an expired guide. So if you're sitting here going, okay, what can I give to a FSBO? Well, I just showed you something of value outside of a home evaluation link. How about an expired listing that failed to sell? Now what? Same thing, create an ad, English version. They even have Spanish. Come over here, advanced options open, create new form, go down here, grab that link, And now you guys have a complete expired ebook that you can send via short text code. Okay. Now that's version 1. That's one way for you guys to kind of up the game with your marketing. Now, how do you convert this into a QR code so that you can send this on direct mail or email? Very simple. Now, I don't know how this works with an Apple computer, but when you're with a regular Microsoft, Google, non-Apple computer, they have this little thing up here, guys, this little arrow that's pointing to the right. If I want to make this a QR code, and this is for expired, I'm going to click that, click QR code. There it is. All I need to do is download that onto my computer. I already have this downloaded. I've created a file on my computer that says expired. So all my marketing goes there. And this then is something I can use on direct mail. I would probably say something like this. If I'm sending this to somebody that got expired, whether I'm sending a letter or a direct mail card or an email, I'll plop this somewhere on there, and I'll somewhere on top of it will say, scan the QR code for my free ebook, How to Sell Your Home When Other Agents Couldn't, right? That's a key topper right there. So again, guys, this is some things you could be doing right now to increase your, I'm going to call it your open rates, to increase your engagement rates, giving things about, you know, I remember being coached, and one of the things they said that we fail as agents is we try to, you know, think about your client as going on a date. What I learned to do, and unfortunately, I was like most aggressive realtors when I first started. You know, I was ready to go get the hotel room. Like let's go get the hotel room, get a bottle of red wine and some cigarettes, and let's go at it. Right? That's how agents are thinking. This process, you're dating. Hey, let's go out for dinner. Let me give you, you know, we'll go see a movie afterwards. Right? I'm giving something of value. Right? Next weekend, hey, let's go to the zoo. Right? So there's something else of value I'm going to give them. And at some point, there'll be a trust factor. Now, let me talk about FSBOs real quick, and then we're going to move off of this. FSBOs, brand new FSBOs typically are not listing with you right now. I've only had 1 in 12 months list with me when I called them immediately because they love my offer. But majority of the FSBOs, when I call them, I'm not asking for a listing. I'm not asking for a home evaluation. I'm not asking for, I got buyers, can I come? I'm just calling to see, you know, what I can do to help them. Do they need a title company? If they get a contract in, I wanted them to know there was a realtor that could help them. I wouldn't give them legal advice, but maybe help them wade through some of the pages in the contract, give them some ideas, point them in the direction of a handyman. Oh, by the way, if you're marketing your home, Mr. FSBO, you know, would you like a free website? It'll help attract, you know, things of value. This right here is a thing of value to an expired, right? You know what these expireds are getting right now? Hey, William, what's an expired homeowner getting right now from realtors?
Not much.
When a home expires today, what happens? What are realtors doing?
Oh, the listing is no longer active on the MLS, or what?
Yeah.
Do you?
That's it. So, William, if your home just came off the MLS, it didn't sell. Ring, ring. I'm calling you, William.
Okay, am I the realtor? Am I the homeowner?
You're the expired homeowner, and I'm the 15th realtor that called you this morning.
Okay, got it.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, is this William Grader?
Yes. Who's asking?
Mr. Grader, my name is Jim Schmortzenwigger, and I am a real estate agent. And I noticed that your home is no longer for sale. Were you aware of that?
Well, that's a great name, Mr. Schwarzenegger, but yes, I already knew that.
Well, I am working with buyers right now. Would you be open to letting me come over and preview your home so that I can let my buyers know whether or not it's something they want to see? I work with a lot of buyers, and I would love the opportunity to come preview your home. Are you available on Thursday? Don't go any farther away.
I've already spoken to 15 agents.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Guys, that's what cold call. How many of you today, yes or no? Oh, I want to see this one. This is off topic. This is my ADD kicking in. Guys, today, yes or no? Has anybody gotten a cold call today? Yes or no?
No.
Stacy, I'll answer that in a minute. Anybody that's on here, have you been cold called today by anybody? Anybody? I have, by the way.
Deborah says yes.
Okay, Deborah, unmute yourself. I'm not going to put you on the spot, but unmute yourself. Did you answer it? Did you talk to him briefly? Or who were they? What were they trying to sell you? If she doesn't unmute yourself. Oh, there we go.
They were trying to sell me health insurance.
Nice.
Oh, I get like that 5 times a week. The MLS sold our data to somebody, I think, because I'm getting that all over. And the other call I'm getting, I'm still getting the automobile warranty crap. And I don't know why. I always get, and William, don't shout me down when I'm preaching good here, but they're always from a different country. And when I say different country, we're talking about really bad accent, but somehow their name is Bob Smith.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Bob Smith. My name is Bob Smith, and I would like to talk to you about your stinky car warranty. Right now, think about this. How do you guys like it? You don't. And if you're on here, all 10 of you, if you're on here and you say to me, oh, I'm waiting for these cold callers. You need to go to church on Sunday and have prayer, right? Nobody likes that. Do you think a FSBO or expired likes that? So what we do is we market at a different angle. We're bringing things of value. So enough about that. The next thing that I want to share about, and let me get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of listings to leads, I believe. I think I'm done with them. There we go. So now I want to talk about something completely different. How many of you have gotten into video creation? Anybody want to unmute yourself and let me know if you are doing actively doing videos right now? Anybody? I am. I think we all need to be. How many of you are scared to do videos? How about that? How many of you are a little bit like, I don't know what I'm doing, right? Come on, okay, this one I want to know the answer. How many of you with us right now on the chat will say, I'm a little afraid to do videos? Put me for yes, and just put yes, I am, or no, I'm not. Yes, you're kind of maybe afraid, or you're a little kind of overwhelmed. Oh, I'm about to rock your world. Oh my God, this is perfect. Sue says, no, I'm not. Well, Sue, because you're a robot. You're awesome, girl. Come on now. Nope. Jim says no. I knew Jim would say no. So about half to more than half of you are a little bit taken back by video. So video is super important. Why is that? Because video sets you apart from just about every other realtor in your market on Facebook. You know what most of the realtors in your market are doing on Facebook? Posting homes for sale, posting home evaluation links. I'm not against it, but if everybody's over here doing this, go do this. So I'm going to share with you something right now that just dropped today. And good news, if you like what I'm going to share now, William, is there a way for you to go in and have it share audio? Because I want to play a couple things. Can you make it share? Like in a minute, I'm going to play a video and I want them to be able to hear it. Do you know how to do that?
So you would be the one to do that when you share.
It's done. I got it. Cool. So guys, I want to share with you a simple way to create a video, high valued video, and to share it on multiple sites: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. And I'm going to say something, and some of you are going to be put off by what I'm about to say, but please don't, because it is becoming one of the most voracious sites for real estate agents to get leads. I know an agent right now that did $5 million last year just in referrals from TikTok. I can hear it right now. I can hear it from those of you that are still with me. You're like, oh my God, TikTok, isn't that where people do like they're this part and that's everywhere. But there are a lot of realtors going into TikTok, and TikTok is now allowing real estate agents to advertise, and you get to pick your market. But here's the problem. You can't go on TikTok and do stupid stuff. Hello, my name's Jim Landers, and I'm a realtor in the greater Buffalo area. And the housing market's really, really stressful right now. If you're looking to sell or buy your home, you probably should contact me because, the market's dangerous. You can't do stuff like that. And the other alternative is to pay somebody hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month to have these really high-tech videos. You know what videos people are liking? You but with good content, good information. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Keeping Current Matters is a company I have been using for over 5 years. This site auto posts for me on every one of my social media channels. Now, today, they dropped a brand new product that is going to change the game for you guys on video creation. So what I want to do is I'm going to share with you Keeping Current Matters, who they just opened, guys, they just literally just opened up this TikTok channel. And they've already got 1,900 followers, 6,800 likes. I'm going to play you a video and share with you how they did this. And you can actually do this same video. They've done it for you. So check this out, guys.
When you think about will prices fall, when you look at this tug on inventory, prices fell. One of the reasons was last time is we had an oversupply on the market. Today we have an undersupply. So that is going to continue to put upward pressure on home prices. And here's the other thing. If we do see a small number of foreclosures coming to the market, there's so few homes today available that those foreclosures are going to get scooped up right away, not at a massive discount because...
That's one. Check this one out.
Impressive facts about today's real estate market is the tremendous amount of homeowner equity that you think about that. That's probably one of the best conversation starters in today's real estate market. And there are two things about that. Most homeowners don't know how much equity.
All right. So I want to let you know that both those videos you just saw, the graphics and the words they said were in front of their eyes on their phone. So when they opened up their phone to their app, the bottom graphic and those words were on his screen. He and she was talking on their phone, following this script that you're reading. Just reading it, blah, 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 blah. And let me tell you, blah, 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 right? Now, on these two videos, these are static graphics. They also have graphics that move and shift. And then some of the graphics from time to time will take over the entire screen and come back. So what they did is they created the ability for you guys to put this content that they have is some of the best content I have ever seen in my life. And you guys can be putting out video after video after video, and you don't have to create the content. You don't have to create the graphics, and you don't have to figure out what to do with video production. It's done for you on the app. And literally when you record, if you don't like that recording, you just say, re-record it. Blah, 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 blah. And if you're happy with that 1 to 3 minute recording, you save it and it will render the video for you within minutes and auto post for you on multiple sites. It will also allow you to download it to your phone and then you can upload it to your TikTok. And guys, this right here, and if you'll notice, when I found out they did this, I went and found them on TikTok and I said, I can't wait for this feature. Look, I put that down a day ago, right? I was excited because I love video production. But there it is, guys. Check this one out. This one's cool.
The best graphic that I know of that explains today's market very, very well is this one right here.
All he's doing is reading a teleprompter on the phone.
Explains why it's so hard to find a home, and it's did in the last decade, meaning today's real estate market. The best graphic that I know of that.
And then this one.
People are asking the question, should I buy a home today? Well, if you look at what experts are saying, and specifically the Home Price Expectation Survey, two things become true. First, experts are forecasting prices.
There you go. So guys, this company right here has so many features that you can be using as a bridge to your client of giving them things. Now, for those of you, how many of you, I'm going to go back to the chat because I really, if you use it, great. If you don't, if you're a little concerned about video, this is your answer right here. They've made it, I'm going to say this word and don't be offended. They've made it dummy proof. It's all on your phone. The graphics are all there. The teleprompter is on your phone. You're reading it. That's all you have to do. And then you just basically hit render. And within about 2 or 3 minutes, you've got a video there. Nadia, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to drop. Let me see if I can find the link. Okay, so here is the, where are you? I'm going to give it to you right here. I'm going to go to chat and I'm going to drop this for everybody. You guys, if you want, just click that link and let it open up on your computer and go back to it when we're done. Take advantage of the free trial, right? Free trial. You can start becoming a TikTok king or queen. I'm telling you guys, this is one of the easiest ways that I've seen for agents to get video out that's not stupid video. It's really good video backed by really good market statistics. Be posting this stuff on Facebook, Instagram. If you don't have a TikTok, this is your inroad to TikTok right here. And if you do it right, you're going to start to gain followers, right? And you're going to start to get comfortable. The other reason, and we were talking earlier about listings to leads on how to use those books or those ebooks. Here's another thing that you get inside of keeping current. Your own downloadable ebook. I'm not gonna show you what it looks like. These are like 25 pages long and they are really good. But if I wanted to take things to consider when selling your house and share it, there's the link. I'm gonna run them to this page. There it is. And somebody, I think Deborah, I think you were asking me earlier. Debbie asked, I know you asked me, do they have to register? Okay, so here's the question. Stacy has said, when they click on the QR code, do we get their contact? Now, with listings to leads, no, they don't. But remember, in order to get it, they had to text me. So I have them texting me, and I know that they're coming in. They're either a FSBO expired or a seller or a buyer, depending on the keyword. So I've got their phone number. I might not have their name and I might not have their address, but I've got that. Now with this, they're going to need to leave their name, email address, and phone, which is optional, right? So you can get that off of here. But once they fill that in, they get this gorgeous ebook, right? And you can do the same thing. You can grab this and make it a short URL. And there you go for your text feature on your phone. Text house selling to 407-832-6604 for a very detailed book on what to do and things to consider if you're going to sell in the next 6 months. Thank you. This is my free ebook. Click this link. Boom. There you go. And you can also make this a QR code. Very, very powerful stuff right there, guys, for you guys to have to elevate your marketing to a different level. All right, let's talk about one more. Anybody here have any, and let me open up chat again, yes or no? Does anybody here have any older home evaluation leads? Merlene, I dropped the link in the chat for the free trial. Go and find it and click it, and then let it stay on your computer. And when you're done, fill it in and you can get free access to the site. Take advantage of the free trial because it's got some massive goodies for you to give away to clients. And if you already have KCM, then go ahead and click upgrade to that video level and they'll do it for you.
Okay.
Okay. So Jim said 100s. Well, guys, forgive me. This is the this is my ADD. What did I just ask you guys? I was asking you about, holy moly, hold on. Oh, old evaluation leads. So Jim, yes, you have old evaluation leads. Anybody else in your database, do you have home evaluation leads that you have where you have their name and their address? Yes or no? Okay, Merlene, yes. Jim, yes. Jim, yes. Stacia, yes. Okay, so here is a really great way. Now, William, are you still with me?
Yep.
I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but before I go into this real quick, you and I were talking about one of your clients who went back into their older home evaluation leads. Do you feel free to share that, or is that private?
Yeah, no, we've talked about it. It's Merlene. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah,
here's a really great way to work your old home evaluation leads. If you emailed and called and you haven't gotten them to really respond, send them a postcard. If you have their name and you have their address, send them a postcard. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this on hyperspeed. Let me see if I have an example yet. Nope. Sorry, guys. I thought I had a card pulled up. There are cards you can use inside Mailbox Power. Let me stop sharing for a minute. There are cards you can use, but you can also create one. But send a direct mail postcard. And here's how I be where you separate the wheat from the chaff. I would go and find their house on Zillow. Make sure that they are not listed with an agent. I would scrape their picture from Zillow. On the front of that card, I would have a picture of their house. And on the top of it, I would have their first name. And I would say, homes are selling in your neighborhood at record prices. Look at the back of the card to see what your home could sell for. And I would have an arrow pointing to the back, to the side of the card, so they'd flip it around. On the back, I would have big bold letters. Scan or click this QR code with your phone for a video of how much your home is worth today if you were to sell it. And then I would do a video with me doing a mini home evaluation, a home evaluation for them on the video. And I would have them at the end of the video, if they are interested in a more accurate representation, because I haven't seen their home, I don't know the amenities and how great the home is. Without the fear of me asking you to list your home, if you invite me over for a cup of coffee, let me look at your home and what your home has to offer. In conjunction with the neighborhood, I can give you a more accurate idea of what you could sell it for in today's market. Guys, that card will convert at a high level. Now, if you don't have the ability to do a video, just send them to a Calendly link or from your CRM, a scheduling link. But use the QR code feature that we talked about to get them to schedule with you. I like the video because they can click that thing with their phone, and there I am. Hey, Jim and Nancy, this is Kelly, and thank you for clicking. The market in your neighborhood is, if you look over here, and I'll start to share my screen, 8 homes sold in the last 4 months in your neighborhood, and every one of them sold in under 15 days, and all of them sold for at or above ask price. So guys, in your neighborhood, your homes are selling for record prices. Now, with regards to your home, y'all see that, guys? That is a ninja strategy for your old home evaluation leads, where you can literally turn those into gold. I know that we've had agents doing this and getting appointments by using their old home evaluation leads and just sending a direct mail card. And if you don't have postcards, do it via letter. You can still drop a QR code on a letter. But guys, this is a really cool ninja strategy to get that done. All right, I'm gonna go over one more and then I'll leave it for questions. Here is the one niche I think all of you agents should be going after. Now, I use a company, and we've talked about this before, called Remind, right there. And so what I did, guys, is I went into kind of the area that I'm working in, okay? Which is right here. And I asked the search results to give me everybody that was absentee, in-state, out-of-state. That means they either live in Florida or live out of Florida, but they don't live in that particular home.
Are you?
And then I asked, go ahead.
Are you meaning to share your screen?
Yes, I am, and I guess I'm not. That's the classic pitfall of Zoom. I'm sorry, guys.
No worries.
So I went into Remind, and I said, I want everybody that's absentee homeowner in this area right here. And I'm looking for them to have, they're either living in-state or out-of-state, and they have a high sales score. So in this area right here, Disney's down here, Orlando's over here, Tampa's over here, but in this little chunk, there were 317 home evaluation leads. So what I'm going to do is go through those home evaluation leads, and I ended up coming up with the list. Now watch this, guys. Let me go back to Remind. I came up with the list of 23 that are literally within 10 miles of my house that are not listed. I've got the owner's information of where he lives, and I've got the subject property. And I asked Remind to only give me, that's why I only have 23, those that have the highest probability to sell. So Remind software is saying, okay, these have a high probability to sell. And so with those 23, I can send something like this. Tired of renters? I can help you. How my plan works, blah, 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 blah. There it is right there. I can send that card for, I get 200 5x7s for free a month. So if I've got 23, all I've got to do is pay 58 cents in postage. And what is that, William? 58 cents times 23, how much is that?
50
About 12 bucks.
times 23 is 1334.
All right, so for $13 twice a month, so for 27 bucks a month, I can send the highest probable absentee homeowners in my area a card to see how resolute they are in keeping or wanting to sell. And then after the first month, I'm going to put them on one card a month for 1 year. I will get 3 to 5 of those to list with me this year, minimum on 23. So absentee homeowners, massive, massive, massive niche to go after. And there's one more. Let me see if I can find it right there. See that word foreclosure? Pre-foreclosure. I asked you guys earlier about niches, and a couple of you said foreclosure and pre-foreclosure. That is massive. Right now, if I go to, and guys, let me show you how powerful this is. How many of you, and William, if you don't mind, watch the chat for me. Guys, drop in the chat. Do you currently use My Plus Leads? And William, tell me if everybody has it, or is there some that say they don't?
Pretty much everybody's rocking it. It's in
So
here.
guys, go into your My Plus Leads, set your start date back. I'm going to go last month and I'm going to go to today. So that's a month and 3 weeks. Pre-foreclosure right there. Guys, I want to show you how many I have. By the way, guys, are you seeing this? Look at this. Email, phone. And it tells me if they're on the do not call list. Right? So I've got one that's not and one that is. So look at all the ones that I can call and email. This is massive. So guys, look at it, 150. I live in Claremont, Florida, which puts me 30 minutes outside of Disney and 35 minutes outside of Orlando and about an hour outside of Tampa. I'm in Lake County, Florida, which is rural. About 400,000 people live in a very large county. But I am next to some larger cities, within 15 to 30 minutes. Well, larger for us, not like Atlanta, but I mean, Orlando is pretty big, but Winter Garden, stuff like that. 150 pre-foreclosures in the last 8 weeks. So right there, guys, gold mine. And here's a simple card. See if I can find it again. Simple card, guys. Look at this. First name. Foreclosure, you have options. Open this card to find out more. And then when they open it up, there it is. Do you know you have options? And guys, this is blank. You can put whatever you want there. This is stock card. Have you considered selling instead of suffering? Right now, homes are selling for top dollar due to lack of inventory. If you're upside down and having a hard time making your payments, a short sale may fix your financial woes. I am a short sale expert. I do a lot of those. I can help you navigate your way back to financial stability. The worst decision you can make is to do nothing. Call me today. So the way that you can maximize your foreclosure marketing, guys, find out what attorney in your town does real estate and does foreclosure and short sales. Get to be real good friends with that attorney. And if you have these clients and they need an attorney to protect them while you're trying to sell it, this is a good way for you to develop an attorney. Now, I have an attorney that not only does bankruptcy, he does estate planning, probate, and wills, which means anybody that dies, he will call me up and have me list the home for the estate because he's usually in charge of the whole estate legally. He will give me short sales because I've developed a relationship, and anybody that I get that needs an attorney, I send them to him. It's reciprocal. So he also does. So one of you had mentioned earlier about divorces. He also has a divorce attorney working in his firm. So I would get any time they have a divorce and the court mandates the sale of a home, I'm going to get a referral. So if you want to get into foreclosures, one of the ways you can do it is to develop a strategy like this right here, where you can find the foreclosures and you can find people that are attorneys in town that you can say, hey, listen, I've got access to the lists. You got them in. By the way, guys, here's another thing you can do. Print this list. Go meet the attorney. Mr. Attorney, I want to show you. I've got software. Don't tell him you use I pay for software. I want to show you a list of everybody in the last 8 weeks within 35 miles of your office that has a notice of seller list pendants. They're going through a pre-foreclosure or they're getting ready to lose their home. These are people that we can reach right away. Would you like to co-advertise with me, Mr. Attorney? And you can handle the legal stuff and I'll handle the home sale if they need it, and we can split it. Oh my God. So there you go, guys. Absentee, go ahead.
I was just going to say, my uncle actually is one of the top probate attorneys in the state of Washington. He controlled the board and everything. And
Awesome.
I can tell you the gentleman that is a realtor that he works with is one of the top realtors in Seattle, in all of Seattle. And it's $5 million homes, and it's impressive money for both parties. So
let me just say, I practice what I preach. I have a team. I've got several real estate businesses, and I've said this has been part of my training when I talk to agents and I coach and I train. I don't have to sell to pay my bills, but I actively still do. I can tell you that I just got I took a FSBO because of my direct mail approach. I'm getting an offer tonight on the FSBO. And I've got another FSBO listing next week, right? Why? Because I practice what I preach. So guys, if you're sitting there going, oh, well, this stuff works. Let me give you one other testimony. Got a guy on my team. He primarily up until this year, or up until the middle part of last year, he just did FSBOs. He sent direct mail to FSBOs. He gave them things of value, never cold called them, listed $12 million, sold, not listed, sold $12 million worth of FSBOs. So I was having a conversation with him. He's down here in Daytona Beach having a 1 week vacation. And we're on a Zoom just chit chatting. And he said, I started doing this neighborhood farming thing that we've been sharing. And I do the QR code. I've got free ebooks and all of that. And he says, because of the approach that I use with the direct mail and the giving of gifts, vis-a-vis these things of value, he says, I started farming my neighborhood. It's a pretty large neighborhood. He said, I'm going to do a little over $9 million this year in my neighborhood. And he said, all I've done is I've been consistent with my marketing. Like I'm sending them things every 3 weeks. They get something from me. He said, I've literally been outside walking my dog, and I had a lady and her daughter walking their dog on the other side. And he said, the daughter looked over and said, Mom, there's that guy I told you. He's the one that's on the postcard. He's like, that's when I knew. That's when I knew this stuff works, because now we talk about letting our fame go before us. We talk about building our brand. That's how you do it. So a lot of good things here, guys, for you guys to go back and rewatch this video. Text replacement, ebooks, things of value, TikTok, video from KCM, where you can get them to help you create videos like this that are high quality. Like realtors aren't doing these types of videos. And talking about absentee homeowners, talking about pre-foreclosures, getting a relationship with an attorney, especially if they do probate, they do real estate, they do divorce, and they do bankruptcy. Guys, if you develop a relationship and you bring a list like 150 people going through pre-foreclosure, he's now got an avenue for the bankruptcy department. There might be some bankruptcies he can get there. There might be some short sales where he's going to negotiate. You're going to list and sell the home, and they're going to close it with him or her. So can I tell you, I don't know, William, of any realtor that I know personally printed 150 people going through short sale within 30 miles of an attorney's office and brought that list in and said, hey, I not only do this, I want to prove to you I do it. Here's a list. Can we talk? Think of the authority you have going in with an actual list of homeowners and addresses and phone numbers and emails of people that is in his wheelhouse and yours. So now you're setting yourself up for the next 12 to 24 months with possible divorce listings, short sale listings that didn't come from you, probate, somebody dies, he's the executor of the estate. Now he's He's made the personal PR of the home. So that means he gets to go ahead and choose a realtor, and he's the one that signs the contracts. And can I tell you this? Of all the homes he's ever given me to go and list, I never took anything. He told me, look, I control everything. Don't you discount your commission. I'm at 6 and 7% every freaking time because he's the one that's doing it for me and he values what I do. So there's not even going to be that whole thing about having to struggle about commission, because as the personal representative of the home, he gets to, if he has a good relationship and he knows he's not going to have to worry about it, that's worth its weight in gold to him. Right. So there's some advantages to doing stuff like this, guys. We've only got a couple minutes left. I actually went a little bit longer than I thought. Why don't, if you want, guys, while I'm on the phone and William's here with us, if you want, unmute yourself. If any of this stuff was, stuff that interested you, unmute yourself, and I'll hang around for a couple minutes and answer any questions. If we don't get any, then we'll be done, and this will be on YouTube. So unmute yourself if you want to hit me up with questions about what we taught on today.
I think a great thing also is that most estates and like trusts that actually need a probate attorney are normally higher priced. I mean, somebody who's got just a low end home, I don't think is necessarily going to create a trust. I mean, they can obviously, but
yeah.
I would think more trusts are high end. What do you think, Sue?
Well, I think that it doesn't necessarily have to be a trust. It could be a beneficiary deed. I mean, I had a $85,000 manufactured home that was a probate deal, but the direction wasn't in place. And so everybody in Arizona, if your property's over 100,000 or you have assets over 80,000, it goes to probate. So, it doesn't have to be an expensive trust or beneficiary deed, but I do think people need it and they don't always realize that.
Yeah.
But I do have a question before Kelly gets off.
Go for it.
And the Keeping Current Matters.
Yes.
Do those videos, are they short enough to fit on TikTok? Because isn't TikTok only like 30 seconds to a minute?
No, it goes up to 3 minutes, and they're also adding 10 minutes. The videos that I just showed you, they were already on TikTok.
Oh, cool. All right.
Those videos that I showed you were, hey, listen, trust the ninja on this. If you guys were kind of skittish about videos, I just solved it for you. Literally. If you don't have Keeping Current, go get the free trial and start pumping out these videos for the next 14 days. And if you don't like it, cancel before they charge you. It's not expensive, but cancel before they charge you. But I'm telling you right now, they do more than just videos. I have had them for 5 years. I wouldn't get rid of them for nothing. That's how good I love them. I get all of my branded ebooks. I get a bunch of my education. When everybody else is on YouTube, the gurus, I'm like, oh, we're going to have a market crash. I'm like, I ain't listening to this. I go over there and I listen to their webinars. And while they're not saying that we're in peachy keen times right now, they put balance in the market with backed by market statistics. So it helps keep me grounded so that I'm not afraid every time I go on freaking YouTube and I have to hear somebody that's never sold a house in his life tell us how bad this thing's going to get in the next 6 months. So worth its weight in gold. But that video thing, oh my God. You guys, this is how you're going to explode your TikTok channels. Trust me on this. This is one way you guys are going to add value on your TikTok channels.
Hey, so, Kelly, the KCM videos, is it in addition to the regular plan? Because I already have the regular plan.
Yeah, there's 3 levels. There's basic, which is $29. There's pro, which is what I had, was $39, which I had there. Oh, but they also, I had pro because they also had done for me branded videos to me. I've put some of those videos on TikTok and got 800 to 1,000 views within 24 hours. And now they added this, which takes it to $79 a month.
Okay, I had the $50 a month.
Okay, well, this one's $79 a month.
Okay.
And not an additional $79 total. And you get it's like their top level. So you get their videos, you get their ebooks, you get, oh my God. Can I show them one more thing, William?
Yes. All
right, I'm gonna show you guys one more thing. Did I get rid of it? Or are you still here?
I guess I'm only missing the video because I have that $50 one.
So here's what they have. Now, for those of you that are using leads to ROI for your CRM and you're looking for content, guys, I'm going to show you this. This thing is crazy stupid. These are pre-done emails for you, right? Remember, here's where real estate agents fail. They produce these emails that just sounds like you're at. Would you rather go into a furniture store and browse, and from time to time somebody says, hey, if you have any questions, let me know, but that's it, and then they walk? Or do you like going to Rooms to Go and the first thing is 3 salesmen coming after you with clipboards, right? I hate that. Think of your emails as that. If your email is just like, hey, if you're thinking of selling your home and you want a home evaluation link, I'm the #1 realtor and I can do this and I can do that. That stuff ain't selling no more. Valuable email. So check this out. They've got pre-built templates. So I've got buyers and sellers. Let's do a seller and I'm going to show you what it looks like. And all of this you can import into your CRM. So I've got mine set up for Real Estate Ninja, Local Trends. Look at this. It's already built. There's all the emails. Look at this, guys. Now watch this. I can go here and copy the template. Now let me see if I come over here. See if this is going to work. There's a way for me to do this. Oh, watch this, guys. Watch this. Watch this. Kelly. I'm going to just send this to myself, guys. Check this out. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Sellers have an opportunity with today's home. Read the post. It takes them right to there. Booyah, right? Sellers have an opportunity. Home prices re-accelerate. Work with a real estate professional if you want the best advice. What's on the horizon? Now check this out. Marlene, here's those videos we were talking about. Watch this.
Oh.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. And then look at this. Sources used for data, blah, 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 blah. What's on the horizon? If you're thinking of buying and selling a home, this is more if you know, blah, 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 blah. There I am. There's my phone number. There's all my stuff. View my website, get in touch. Look at this, free ebook, all of that from this freaking email, right? And then again, there's the free ebook. So my point is, inside of their system, they have the ability for you to create some amazing emails that you can import into, let's say, leads to ROI, or if you have KV, whatever you have, this email builder, you can literally, I'm talking about, you can build out a year's worth of emails, like one email every 2 to 3 weeks, just like what I showed you. So here's one, latest content. I get to pick what I want. Like if I don't want those, I can exit them out, choose new content. Okay, so I don't want those. I want this one. I want this one. I want this one. And I think I want that one. There we go. So we're done. Build the email. Look, there it is right there. There it is. Right? There it is. And then I can do a copy code. I can do HTML, copy template, template settings. But there it is, guys. Literally, that's just one of 50 things they have. But there is your valuable content. So if you've got leads to ROI, you literally can copy this, go create yourself a complete seller email chain with this stuff. And you are setting yourself apart from everybody else. And you can even change out. You can put a home evaluation link in here, like a really cool, like you could change that out for home. I mean, there's just so much you guys can do. But that's, Marlene, that's just, I don't know. Did you know you had that, Marlene?
No, I did not have the email builder thing there. No.
You got it. And that's all in there. And it works really great with whatever CRM that you're using for email marketing. And guys, that type of email gets looked at. That's why somebody, if you're familiar with Ricky Caruth, once a month, he does what he calls email training blast. And he shows you how to email all of your client base. And he uses emails just like that. I mean, I could probably go ahead and start doing his training using their emails and become a rock star. Like go to my YouTube and do live email training once a month using that. As a matter of fact, I think, William, can you remind me to start doing this once a month?
Got it.
Anyway, that's it,
Kelly,
guys. We've got an hour. Anybody have any questions before we're done? And if not, we're kicking out.
One more. So you will take the videos from KCM and do that in TikTok.
All right. So now, okay. So now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
All right.
And I just started my TikTok channel just a couple weeks ago, and I've already got.
I just got one.
Yeah. So let me share the screen. So I'll show you an example. There's a video. Let me find the one that. Okay, you see this one that says 838 views? This was a video from Listings to Leads.
Yeah.
Get this in Listings to Leads.
Okay.
Baby, you make me feel so la la la.
800 views.
Wow.
And then I just did this one yesterday, 200 views. There it is. That's a video. All I did was download to my computer, upload it to TikTok.
Okay.
How many
Got it.
clicks? How many clicks did you get?
This one just went on yesterday, 203, but you got to understand I only have 202 followers right now, so I'm building it up. That one just went on. I think I only have 2 so far. But here's the deal. You start small and build up. You guys understand that when you start a TikTok channel, you're going to do 100 videos and 2 of them are going to go viral. And it has nothing to do with you. It's just going to happen. I've got a friend of mine named Matt Middlestat. We've been kind of fighting one another on our YouTube channel. We started the same. He's now got 600 followers and 2,900 likes. He put a viral video out 5 days ago, and it's already got 40,000 views and about 800 clicks. I mean, it's just, it resonated with the market. So you're never going to know with TikTok what it's going to do. And when you first start your channel, you're going to be building it out with content. So at that point, what you're looking for is really good content that's not generic and BS-y content. And don't just rely on the Keeping Current Matters videos. I mean, that is going to get you started, get good content. But as you're getting very comfortable with the video, start doing some other videos.
Yeah.
Like I would go sit in front of one of the most expensive homes in your area that's for sale with my cell phone and the home behind me and talk about the market. Hey guys, this is Merlene, this is Sue, this is Deborah, this is Cecilia, Nadia, Vicky, Angela, whatever. And right behind me is the most expensive home in Hoopy Doopy County, Florida. This home is listed right now at 5.7 million, 12,000 square feet. And by the way, if you're looking for a deal, DM me on the TikTok messages. I would glad to give you more info. But guys, this is a representation of what you could have. Now, in our market, we have blah, 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 blah. And we've been seeing blah, 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 blah. And we blah, 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 blah. That's a video. If you keep that house behind you, those things are people like that stuff. And then I would go and maybe find the best value they can get in my county. That's another video. Have the home behind you. Hey guys, I'm Nadia with Hoopy Doopy Realty, and right behind me is probably the most the best value for a home right now as of today, 5/24/2022. That home is listed at $229,000. It's 3 bedrooms. It's fully furnished. It's this. It's that. It's what. It's he. I see. And if you're interested in more deals like that in the Central Florida market, go ahead and drop me a comment, and I will share with you what's happening in Central Florida. That's what people like. Go and how many of you live in it like me, that you live in a town where the town is maybe like an older town with brick streets and older buildings that are all like nice and new. They're remodeled but older, and there's bars and there's really nice eateries and there's like breweries. How many of you live in places like that? Well, you go and walk through towns like that with your phone. That stuff goes viral. So those are some ideas for your TikTok channels, but the Keeping Current Matters, that stuff you can start putting on your TikTok right away. So, all right, man, that's it. If there's no more questions, I think that's it, William.
Awesome.
Thank you. Awesome.
All right, guys. Have a good day, man.
Have a good day.
You too.